Thank you for listening. You're listening to the Jay Bird Watching Podcast, the official podcast of jaysjournal.com and fansided.com, where we discuss all things Toronto Blue Jays baseball. We'll talk about news, rumors, and game recaps. So whether you're a diehard fan or just getting started with the team, this is the podcast for you. Here's your host, Craig Borden, with co-hosts Jason Lyons and me, Ken Alfred. You're listening to the Jay Bird Watching Podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another fun night of baseball card pack opening here on the Jay Bird Watching Podcast. I am your host, as usual, for Friday Night Pack Rips, Craig Borden. So, Blue Jays fans, baseball fans, it's almost 7 o'clock. It's about 6:35 on Friday evening, and we're going to dive into some baseball cards before we get live baseball, obviously. So, let's get this Top Stadium Club 2023 box open. Like I said, I'm hoping that Amazon didn't beat these boxes up too bad, but let's see who we get is our master photo card. And we get hopefully soon to be Toronto Blue Jay, Joey Votto, having a good time. So that's a fun card. I'm glad that I get to actually hold on to that one. That's really fun. I like that. So we're gonna put him right on the top shelf there as we get to do this. Get the rest of these packs out of here as I apparently finished ripping all the clean. This box, like I said, is kind of bent up. Hoping we don't get too much going here that some of these are all bent up or anything. Like I said, Amazon kind of didn't have a very good time sending these to me, and they're making me wish I just paid the shipping right from Tops.com instead. So anyway, pack number one out of this box we are going to first get Red Sox captain Jason Varitek. We're going to get Rowdy Tellez celebrating. And I promise we only got 2 more boxes of these to get to. So we're going to get to some Top Stadium Club is going to be gone here the next couple of weeks on this show. So we'll get something going. Got Rowdy Tellez. And then we have the big spike from Reese Hoskins, now Milwaukee Brewer. That is a fun picture just because, like I said, he was super pumped in that game and obviously has a clutch home run and just literally spikes the bat. Keeps things fun. We're going to get a black foil card right off the bat. So if anybody that's new to the show, that little guy right there, and all the black writing, that is 100% why this is a black foil. Bryce Harper, who has not really gotten into his full swing yet, but I'm sure he will. So there's the first top shelf find. And then we're going to get, I haven't pitched in 2024 yet, Garrett Cole. So that's our first sideways card for the night. And I guess we're just going to dive into a very uneventful pack 2. Pack 1, I mean. But that is a cool card that we get number 1 in the black foil pieces there. Still my favorite card in this set that I have found so far. This angry Frank Thomas makes just my life. It's very, very fun. I love Frank Thomas, and my brother was a giant Frank Thomas fan as a kid. We're going to go right to Mitch Haniger in the next pick. Then we're going to get the current GOAT of all things pitching in Major League Baseball, Justin Verlander, and I was a Met for 5 minutes last season. He's got a hell of a contract that the Houston Astros are going to have to carry to keep that going, though. So we're going to get another card here, and we're going to get a red foil for an Aaron Nola. There it is. One of the better pitchers in baseball. Signed a very, I'd say, fair deal with the Philadelphia Phillies this past offseason. And we're going to get not so much rookie anymore, but through a no-hitter, Reed Detmers. I'm going to go inherit right over him on Garrett Cole. Baseball fans, if you're listening to us on somewhere other than the TikTok stream, make sure you head over to TikTok and give us a follow. Jay Bird Watching podcast. We're going to be hanging out our monthly prize next Friday. So make sure you get over and take care of that, because all you have to do is follow, be 18 years of age, and live in the U.S. or Canada, and you can have a chance to win. We're going to get former MVP Jimmy Rollins for the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to have a rookie card that we haven't gotten yet on this show, Mark Vientos, Detroit Tiger. Almost was a Blue Jay over the offseason, it sounded like. Jonathan India celebrating a home run there in a game-winning walk-off. And we're going to get finally a Blue Jay insert card. That's a fun one. I really wish that Vladdy could get back to some of this virtues of velocity here, but that is a fun card. I like that one a lot. So there's the first insert top shelf card of the evening. Very fun. I love that Vladdy card. And then we're going to get a Stephen Kwan, who is hopefully heading in the better direction because he had a little bit of a rough um, second year. So the sophomore slump was a real thing for Stephen Kwan. Next pack here. Cheating too quick. Gonna flip it right over, and we're gonna have nothing other than Big Daddy himself in Cecil Fielder. As a young Blue Jay, Cecil was just mashing baseballs and eventually became one of the best hitters in Major League Baseball. Not there long after for the Detroit Tigers, but was originally a Blue Jay. But when you're competing against another guy that eventually made it to the Hall of Fame in Fred McGriff. Those are kind of just the things that happen, but ended up being a very good first baseman. And actually, I think he got a World Series ring with the New York Yankees. And we're going to have Adam Wainwright, probably should be in the Hall of Fame balloting here in the next few years, should get plenty of votes. And then we're going to go to the block, Charlie Blackmon. I'm surprised Charlie Blackmon is still a Colorado Rockies after all these years. He's got plenty of good tools to be able to go wherever the heck he needs to and get a ring. He's a great ball player, but he's obviously near the end of his career at this point. Looks like we're going to get another insert here. We obviously know it is Joe Musgrove because it's randomly flipped around, but this is probably going to be another red. So we got another red celebration card here with Joe Musgrove. I really think they should I think I mentioned it on this show, and I'm actually loving this idea the more and more I think about it, that Topps needs to just come out like with a bat flip line, all celebration cards, all that, which is kind of where this went, with some really cool pictures with the, Topps Stadium Club being that higher end photography as you get the styling and profiling of Dansby Swanson in his Chicago Cubs uniform there. All right. Let's keep moving. We got 4 more packs, including this one. Let's hope we get some extra luck out of this guy. Okay. Just past Jackie Robinson Day, so we pull a Jackie Robinson card. My wife actually pulled because I just had a pack I had opened something on Jackie Robinson Day. My wife actually pulled the die cut card from this set for Jackie Robinson. We're gonna have another rookie card, Gunnar Henderson. I now have a slight mustache Gunnar Henderson rookie card. That's obviously one of the higher sought after ones. You're gonna have Randy Johnson. I killed a dove in San Francisco one time. It's still one of my favorite bloopers of all. And if you have been watching the podcast, you might have seen last couple weeks ago we actually had some fun playing some old clips from Randy Johnson's Major League commercials career. One was for a deodorant commercial where he was the right guard action strip that basically supposedly gets rid of odor better. And they used the analogy of him playing dodgeball against a bunch of guys and he's destroyed them. And then there was an old Geico commercial back in the day that had him too. So we got another insert card here, and I think I saw the name was Bryce Harper. So we're just gonna flow reveal this guy. And there we go. Chief Fantasy Professionals. Very good looking card. And obviously a jacked and pumped Bryce Harper. Very, very cool. So we get another insert card to put on our top shelf. And actually, I guess I kind of got to do that tonight so you can actually all see it. Then we're going to end this set. Fernando Tatis. Starting to come on, Fernando Tatis for the San Diego Padres. Okay. Oh, a Blue Jay in the back of this pack. Makes me happy. Haven't gotten a lot of Blue Jays in these sets. I'm going to start off with the gentleman that is on the most expensive baseball card known to man, and that is Honus Wagner. If you're looking to see, look up how much that sold for the last time, that his old tobacco card, because it was slightly obnoxious. We got Ken Waldachuk, very good young talented player for the Oakland A's. David Villar, another young talented player for the San Francisco Giants. The Giants got something brewing pretty good, I think. They're heading in the right direction, and apparently we're going to get an insert card here for a red Mike Yastrzemski. I think he's the uncle or his grandfather was Carl Yastrzemski. I can't remember which, but either way, another red card. And we're going to end with the Blue Jays celebration of George Springer. Love those Canada Day jerseys, but unfortunately, until that play right there pictured, that was pretty much wearing a curse every day on Canada Day last few years. So nice to see that they might have finally reversed that and exercised the demons. Got a rookie card right off the bat in Oscar Alas. Guy's got some scary pop. I'm curious to see what's going on. And we definitely have a good insert card coming up here because this pack is all wobbly. Got Cody Bellinger. Blue Jays fans were teased with Cody Bellinger all off season. A very cool card with a ridiculous monster sunglasses there. Um, Ended up not landing back in Chicago, and I think that's a good fit for him. I really do. I would have hated to see the Blue Jays spend a ton of money on it and then him regress. Thankfully, so far for the Cubs, he hasn't regressed. Then we got Keith. I spit from the grassy knoll, Hernandez. If you haven't seen that Seinfeld episode, you don't know that reference, but I apologize. But obviously, one of the better players of his era for the Mets. And this is where we're going to get to reveal this insert card. It's one of the. Oh, is this going to be the other one for the other end of? So Hank Aaron, a triumvirate. That is a cool card right out there. I'm wondering if this is the other end to the Jackie Robinson that we got a couple of weeks ago. I wouldn't be shocked because actually the way these cards are, the reason they're cut like they are is so that they actually form a three-piece. So there'd be two other cards this direction to come out and be that. That is 100% a top shelf find. And we're gonna add with the hitting machine, Eddie Murray. That's a great action shot of Eddie Murray. Last pack. A little extra luck before we full rip this one. Hope to get another one of those triumvirates. I love those cards. And I'm looking forward to getting some more of them. And it doesn't feel like we got one of those. And we're going to get the base card to match the Joey Votto tribute card that we got, or master photo card that we got at the beginning. Clearly having too much fun. I'm looking forward to his shenanigans being in a Blue Jay uniform. I really am. Just a matter of time. Then we're going to go to Jose Abreu. I can't tell if he's excited in that picture. He looks quite sad, like the Astros might have just lost or something. That's kind of a weird picture. Cody Senga hasn't pitched yet this year for the Mets, but I believe they were talking he might be back by the All-Star break. And we're going to get one of these weird photo negative cards. So who is it? Oh, it's all. I love that it was a Blue Jay. It is now San Francisco Giant Matt Chapman. Really cool though, those photo negatives. Obviously, it's a quasi Vladdy card and a quasi. I'm gonna almost wear this if it was a 3D picture with that hat coming at us from getting knocked off of his head. So there's a top shelf for you, and we're gonna end tonight's Festivus with Joey Meneses, the first baseman for a actually very good looking Nationals team so far, because nobody was expecting them to really do a lot, and they've been kind of pesky. Let's see what happens. So, everybody, that's tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in. I did see plenty of you join. If you like what we've been doing here on Friday Night Packs, please make sure you get us a like, all those kind of good things. Make sure your friends know about what we're doing. We have our regular Toronto Blue Jays / Major League Baseball podcast every Thursday evening, and then Friday Night Pack Rips. And we're trying to load up the week. So we'll see where we go on the podcast. We actually just had our 400th episode, and we're looking for a way to actually celebrate having 400 episodes under our belt on the regular podcast. So make sure you listen to us wherever you can get your podcasting pleasures from, whether that's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it may be. We are here to talk baseball with you on the Jaybird Watching Podcast, the barroom chat for all Toronto Blue Jays fans, which is part of jaysjournal.com and fansided.com. Until everybody gets back next week, peace, and let's go Blue Jays.
Thank you for listening to the Jaybird Watching Podcast. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch at BirdwatchingGC, and our YouTube channel. If you want to support the show and get extra content, please consider joining to our Patreon at patreon.com/birdwatchinggc. Go Jays, go. Woo!
Out.